your boy, Jamal. Belief Show.
Affinity Xtra. Be Xtra.
This is your boy, Jamal. Belief Show.
Affinity Xtra. Be Xtra.
Yeah. Well, pure technical issues now. Just have one device that had a technical issue that throw me out. I had to search everything off, work out the problem, and then back on. But this is what anything to accelerate us music like I just how we do it. And you know what? My first track, just and the Holy Spirit was definitely leading with this one. It's called Wait. You had to wait before I had to get on today for the show, so I'm running. Not so much late. I'm gonna be a bit more shorter show today because I gotta finish exactly on time today because I got things to do. You know we do. You ain't because we got a clue. We ain't got no clue. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, this is how we do it, man. Caleb Gordon, track called Wait.
Yeah, 1000 EST. Wait. Sometimes I got too much on my plate. Foot on gas until I hit the brake. You made me, but I still make mistakes. Wake up, pray, brush my teeth, then I escape. Pray that your will be done on this day. Pray that your will be done on this day. Check my OOTD, put on my faith then leave. You could blow your horn at me, but I won't change my speed. Enemy trying to corner me, treat him like Curry 3. No, he gon' drop, turn my back, don't even gotta see. Mind, body, soul, keep it under control with the words that you wrote to me. Gone on the road, know it's under control, long as I keep you close to me. Know wherever I go and I'm lost, I remember the words that you spoke to me. Know wherever I go and I'm lost, I remember to wait. I'm like, wait. Sometimes I got too much on my plate. Foot on gas until I hit the brake. You made me, but I still make mistakes. Wake up, pray, brush my teeth, then I escape. Pray that your will be done on this day. Pray that your will be done on this day.
Pray that your will be done. Either way, no, it will be done. Pray that you show me love, even when I'm a villain. One in a million came through when you pick me up. Giving thanks to the Father. No one else came when I sank to the bottom. Till I go that way and I drank from the water. Never would've made it without you. Hey, rain on me, let it rain on me. Laser me, know you don't like to wait for me. Hold up, wait for me, fill me up with my tank on E. You're the source of the things I need. My body, soul, keep it under control with the words that you wrote to me. Gone on the road, know it's under control, long as I keep you close to me. No, wherever I go when I'm lost, I remember the words that you spoke to me. No, wherever I go when I'm lost, I remember to
wait. I'm like, wait. Sometimes I got too much on my plate. On my plate. Foot on gas until I hit the brake. Hit the brake. You made me, but I still make mistakes. Wake up, pray, brush my teeth, then I skate.
Wild Summer, Mars Minnick, featuring No Big Deal.
To the industry, my squad coming. To the industry, my God coming. Well, you better watch your mouth like your child coming. Blow fest, it's a wild summer. Oh, you done messed up now. 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 Ay. Throwing shade at the game, we just blow harder. Running plays in the bay like I'm Coach Carter. I can show no remote, I'm a show starter. We the ones bringing change like it's 4 quarters. Holy stepping, that's the only thing I stand on. Holy weapon with the homies keep their hands on. I thought you knew that you ain't stopping to put his hand on. You can take a rate and grab it out his plan on. Go wanna go, I don't care what you claiming. Tribe on the move, don't compare, we campaign it. Botrella hit us up trying to shut down our pages. Blow fest going up, I don't care what the name is. Somebody tell the industry my squad coming. To the industry my God coming. Well, you better watch your mouth like your child coming. Blow fest, it's a wild summer. Oh, you done messed up now. Oh, you done messed up now. Oh, you done messed up now. Oh, you done messed up now.
Yeah, okay, smoke ain't holy, you gotta be smoking. Keep it G, my team did the whole thing. One knee pushing on the gas, we was coasting. 200 away from a rack, not boasting. Wow, cooking up the next try joint right now. I don't even need to roll a joint, I'm loud. Got ready to pry for the make God proud. Spirit on the stage, don't jump, bow. It's what it is, I don't write the rules. Big piece where the ice at, Christ rules. Whole game on the ice pack, Mike bruise. And I ain't finna throw hands, you gotta fight the truth, dummy.
Somebody tell the industry my squad coming. To the industry my God coming. Well, you better watch your mouth like your child coming. Blow fest, it's a wild summer. Oh, you done messed up now. 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 Ay.
Why they even wanna play with us? It was cool till they try to take the name from us. Hey, don't you know the smoke still holy? Try to cut me out the deal, now I own it with the Brodies. Presidential dilly got me talking at my podium. I know a couple people looking saucier than sodium. Headline said, any tribe, pandemonium. You looking at the stage like I thought it was only folding. We'll never sell our souls, we just sell out shows. New year, new venue, that's how sellouts go. Free tickets to the ops, cause we bless our foes. Notify coming when you smell our smoke.
Messed up now. Oh, you done messed up now. Oh, you done messed up now. Oh, you done messed up now.
Go with the ghost. No big deal. This is what the end of the show. This is how we do this. The way to go to Black Origin.
Well, I had nowhere to go.
Guy, give me a sheriff.
They left me out in the cold.
Yo, guys, had a day.
But look who opened the door.
Fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting.
Had to flow through the
Bat like Letterman, pat like sediment. I'm irrelevant, I seek hell in it. I reach heaven cause Christ, he settled it. Might be celibate, married. All of that stuff got shut like Barry. Now my wife in therapy, I be fair and the price we share when we fight for purity. All sincerity, scary. Yeah. He been burning incense since 9 a.m. Alkaline water with the vitamins. Still he got a war raging inside of him. Lit the sage, but the pain won't go away. Came to my defense, despite my infamy. Then I had to sit with my iniquity. Foolish gold, it always looks so glittery. To really glow, I had to give it to the coast. Where could I go?
They left me out in the cold.
Left me out in the
But
cold.
look who opened the door.
Open the door.
I had to flow through the
I had to go with the gold.
I had to go with the gold.
2016 lost all my friends. Consequence of all my sin. Porn and pride and lies and lust and crying, cussing, fighting, tussing. 2018 lost all my friends. Talk to God like not again. This time when I start again, I'ma give all to the fight for the righteous. Fly with the kites that's high with the highest. High to the pilots, bye to the pilot. Conscious, sad and nauseous, bad, obnoxious. Caution sign on the heart I got cause Yahweh bought it. Yeah, spirit audit. Yeah, fear and knowledge. Yeah, cure my nonsense. I had to go to war with me. I got caught up in performing for sorority. Holy water in my shower, had it pour on me. Holy water in my kettle and it's boiling. Came to my defense despite my infamy. Then I had to sit with my iniquity. Foolish gold, it always looks so glittery. To really glow, I had to give it to the ghost. Where could I go?
They left me out in the cold.
Left me out in the cold.
But look who opened the door.
Open the door.
I had to flow through the.
I had to go with the ghost.
I had to go with the ghost.
Hello, DJ. Ka volume.
Jesus Christ.
King by Village. KG or King? I don't know what it is. Featuring Petty G.
From never say never could never be. Running my kingdom in parody. Posing some questions to answer by means of some mental telepathy. Lord's like sincerely. Why you keep calling me king? I ring you, respond rarely. Believe him who speak into hearts, winds, waves, hail, all supreme clarity. Almighty Yeshua is the king. All power from the throne of the king. We will only receive orders from the king. Come together, queens and warriors of the king.
Mushishini napi, bati mwine mushimu fyashi. Iba matisola bafuna kubanya munga ni chingerengere. Bati bonse ni bana bamono. Muli Yesu ife sitipenda. Abengi bafayo kubumfyo bulo shiba. I'm the child of the king.
Forever live the king. Almighty Yeshua is the king. All power from the throne of the king. We will only receive orders from the king. Come together, queens and warriors of the king. Out the mud, straight out the gutter. Slide through the hood real smooth like butter. Clean out the closet, clear out the clutter with a full-time queen, no part-time lover. No side beats, y'all won't get me running on enemies like a 4 on D's. I'm a son of the cross, know what that mean. I'm a ride for the cross and the kids and the queen. Village bride, I'm a citizen. Prophet and priest is the category. Got this fire inside of my bone frame. Most what I speak is inflammatory. Truth, serum, draw, near him. Prison block, one blood drop, quit him. Only one name, elevating, dominating, proclaiming that ain't no other king coming. Almighty Yeshua is the king. All power from the throne of the king. We will only receive orders from the king. Come together, queens and warriors of the king. Almighty Yeshua is the king. All power from the throne of the king. We will only receive orders from the king. Come together, queens and warriors of the king.
Nanga niliosebeleza ino. Ndi mwana wa mfumu.
Justice is a journey, and you was not prepared if you scared to wake up early or stay hungry. Your dinner work is your inner work. You been a jerk, none of your organizing finna work. Personal is political. A revolution start at home. Your first protest should be your own. Maybe major renovations, first call an appraiser. In your eyes I can spot you got termites and dry rot. Why you not in therapy? Why you ain't call no experts? Why you let your pride convince you DIY was less work? You ain't got the tools, fool. Time to go to school, fool. I ain't talking Western ones, I'm speaking about celestial ones. Excavate your interstate, then let's block the interstate. Inside your head, that's the one place you can't escape. We need you fully present and process deep scars, cause culture can only be as healed as we are. We are. We are. Yeah. I think I like me. Finally. 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 Yo, check this out. Though painful and initially without purpose, the pain of being excluded and disposable by society taught me that society is just a representation of our fractured self. Transformative justice is about awakening to the fracture within ourselves and within each other in order to heal, because the personal is political and the revolution truly begins at home. Quote from Dr. Alma Zaragoza Petty.
Let's see back-to-back finger propaganda. I like me. In no time.
But the things you gotta face remains with no erasing. And procrastination might give a sensation that you cool with it all, yelling you don't wanna wake up. You hearing all my mirror talk, bargaining with fears cost. Corner of my eyes is the cross I better take up. You gon' have to face up, homie, you just play tough. Homie, you just say stuff, you don't wanna wake up.
The more we grow, the more we embrace. To find escape inside a better grave.
Off your makeup, worry about what could have been and how that made us break up. Spending all my minutes trying to pervert what just might have been. Missing every second of the life that's really happening. Wasn't at your graduation, I was grabbing Grammy nods. I knew you would understand, you knew this was God's plan. I'ma stop living in my head instead of here. Listen here, trying to fix the past, plan a better future, trying to make it last. Promise not to lose ya, ignore it and avoid it. Try to stop the riot, stream another podcast, hiding from the quiet. So let's work, I just learned about breath work. Ignoring the present will make your chest hurt. Wake up, prop, experience the bliss. And all there is this.
Mama, don't worry, cause God's coming. Lately I've been doing some soul searching. It's a marathon and I'm running. You don't gotta worry, I'ma carry on. Mama, don't worry, cause God's
Yeah,
coming.
but it's Cyrus. Gonna get into talks a bit more quicker than usual because, yo, started a bit late still. Yeah, forgive me, people.
You don't gotta worry, I'ma carry on. Papa, don't worry, got my luggage. Lately I've been doing some soul searching. It's a marathon and I'm running. Y'all don't gotta worry, I'ma carry on. Back against the wall, words swirl around my head. Doctors gave up, said I should've been dead. God had a plan, but the busyness red. Always preoccupied while they getting the bread. Got the sword by my side and the Lord on my mind. It's more than meets the eye when the spirit alive. All those lonely nights, he was hearing my cries. If the tears dried, the vision was baptized. Arisen, you capsized, your cranium capsized. Matt, Mark, Luke, and John, what I need to beat the odds. We even keep on giving them speeches. Yeah, this feel like freedom. When the bass beat the block, I hope this feel like Jesus. Mama, don't worry, cause God's coming. Lately I've been doing some soul searching. It's a marathon and I'm running. You don't gotta worry, I'ma carry on. Papa, don't worry, got my luggage. Lately I've been doing some soul searching. It's a marathon and I'm running. Y'all don't gotta worry, I'ma carry on.
Yeah, okay, life only happens in fast forward. On the hope I must hang. A fast forward, have nots, haven't asked for it. I asked for it, but I didn't ask permission. Just face step into my last mission. That man fishing, no Louboutins, but I do belong. That man Christian, so Christ-like, nights like this, my sweat bleed. Get my homies past the gates, I hope he lets me. Yes, we got a lot in common, but like a song from Common, time and time again with rhyming, I gotta make a comment about the light. We all need something promised out this life. More than death and taxes, love surpasses trauma in your life. Can't get no time with my cousin, so I know he getting this bread. But your family living, all them presidents dead. Even though money talks, you could leave it on red. It overflows from the heart before it goes to your head. Wear my heart on my sleeve, wear the cross like a jersey. Hope you hearing this rhyme, I know my word cause you worthy. Pray for patience and mercy, practice love when they curse me. So give my people some time and give my enemies hearses. One time for the rallies, ain't build this up on my lonely. Blessings come from above, the hatred come from below me. I know my faith is for sure, all the faith that they show me. I got this word the other day when I was praying for my homies. Praying for my homies. Praying for my homies. Praying for my homies. I know. Look, I know you hear me on songs, but I'm praying you listen. On the day he come back, I just pray you go missing. Yelling free all my niggas, I know sin is a prison. You could say that I'm hopeful, that they admit that he's risen. You could say that I'm simple, even call me naive. Just know I'm grateful for living in every breath that I breathe. That's why I pray for forgiveness. We all destined to leave, but I won't leave out the details I couldn't believe. Jackie, I miss you, and pissed you were so lonely on the night you died. You asked to owe me for some help and I failed to reply. Now your spirit own me like you owe me, cause what's hidden is that I ain't go hard enough to try to tell you what was missing into something beautiful. Psalm 23:6, and I'm supposed to be a witness like Brian 23:6, before a lamb, not a goat. And damn if I could go back in time so I could quote every verse you needed most. Type of regret is this, I bet it gets worse without repentance. Can't even bring myself to finish the sentence. And when I'm reminiscing over you, my God, It be so deep sometimes that I can't see the top. My heartbeat declines before my breathing stops. I'll call my pops, bow my head, close my eyes and supplicate. Give it all to God, holding on can make you suffocate. Wear my heart on my sleeve, wear the cross like a jersey. Hope you hearing this rhyme, I know my word cause you worthy. Pray for patience and mercy. Practice love when they curse me, so give my people some time and give my enemies hurts. One time for the rallies, ain't build this up on my lonely. Blessings come from above, the hatred come from below me. I know my faith is for show, all the faith that they show me. I got this word the other day when I was praying for my homies.
Standing with our hands held high, freedom was a plan whole time. We come from God. That's privilege, oh yeah. My origin is Eden. Soul grip freedom since the soil that he breathed in. Made man from his image. Serpent trying to tell me different. I know your lies. System set to hold us back. We know that. They point and tell us live in lack. Don't do that. Them boxers try to sell us back. Don't buy that. Still standing on the block like mannequins. Dance, monkey, dance. That sound like pandering. Still slaves? Y'all blame it on our blackness. I blame it on our habits. If that's the case, that's any pigment. Self-control. Get a grip. Management. Stack your cash and make it flip. Dividends. Make mistakes and own them all. Handle it. Still struggle. Still cope. Privilege, still standing, still hope, that's privilege. Family close, don't let go, that's privilege. Standing with our hands held high, freedom was a plan whole time. We come from God. That's privilege, that's privilege. Standing with our hands held high, freedom was a plan whole time. We come from God. That's privilege, that's privilege. America the beautiful, cotton in your cuticles, master in a cubicle, he who let her do the most, whips like taxes, fraction my cash in, goes on my napkin, tuck green in my satchel, stack up to the nightfall, notes in my chapter, this book of life, do me right, you just see my after, before I was captive, dirt all in my mattress, epitome, a trash mess, imagine, a room with no pigment trying to tell me what black is, I'm privileged, even with my past full of distance, I'm privileged, even when you gain from my winning, I'm privileged. America, stand from these hands of privilege. Standing with our hands held high, freedom was a plan whole time. We come from God. That's privilege. That's privilege. Standing with our hands held high, freedom was a plan whole time. We come from God. That's privilege. That's privilege. Standing with our hands held high, freedom was a plan whole time. We come from God. That's privilege. Come from God. That's privilege. We come from God. We come from God. That's privilege. That's privilege. Standing with our hands held high, freedom was a plan whole time. We come from God. Whole time, whole time, whole time, whole time. That's privilege.
Yeah, that's privilege. My goodness sake, I got bare things to talk about right now still. Yeah, I don't even know which way to go. Which one should I do first? Oh my days. Right, let me do this first anyway still, yeah. Right, let's just hit the thing. What comes to me first? Okay, right.
Yeah.
This is Roger Infinity Extra celebrating gospel music of Black origin. This is how we do it. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Yeah, that's way better. That's a lot better anyway. So I just enjoy the music there still, you know, whichever way. But make sure that's right vibes. Yeah, man. What's happening in the world? What's happening in the world now? You know, I did a conversation about, you know, how I feel about Umar Johnson. Should we listen to him as Christians? I do feel that there's somebody who and Umar. Let me be real with you. I do watch him. I like to hear his they would say another worldview, whatever you want to call it, perspective when it comes to racism and oppression, and what does he see as resolutions? and what does he see as a way forward. I don't agree with everything, but I think that he says a lot of good facts, and he gives a lot of information that we need to bring to our places and our consciousness moving forward as black people. His opinion is important. His experiences and information is important. Now there's somebody else out there that I feel that is fool's gold, but I think she's good. Candace Owens. Let's talk about Candace Owens. So Candace, I got, she says a lot of truth, but this is my problem when it comes to certain black celebrities. I would say they move up to now. She, like I said, I'm not fussed if you marry outside the race, inside the race. I'm not fussed, so I'm not even looking to that. Before people start putting comments about, oh, she's married a white guy, so just take that all aside. Yeah, because I know some people are just right on whoever they're married to. I know she's got to come on this whole, I believe it's Republican, or I don't know what it is anyway. So when it comes to American politics, you can keep mixing up anyway, still, yeah. But you people call her a Trump lover. She says a lot of facts, and I think when it came to the COVID period, she really rose up with the conversation and really hit back on a lot of black issues. Sometimes I really do think she's like what people think who are not black of black people, and she actually says it because she's black. She almost gets away with it. Say this and we'll like you. Now there were certain things like Juneteenth, there was a shooting or something, she had to be first to talk about. Anything we seem to be do bad as black people, she has a comment about it. So which is fair play, but like and she actually my concern with Candace is like she'll go all out, use up all her effort, time and budget on bringing down Black Lives Matter organization, which everybody's going, yeah, fantastic, yeah. But imagine if she'd used the energy to actually build and create opportunities for black people. She's gonna say, oh, they're fraudulent with the money. I'm afraid the companies that you're covering up, the company that you cover up, the US government has destroyed nations in Africa and in the US. They've wiped out a nation. They've made money on this, billions of money. I'm not saying every government's innocent to this and people are not innocent, but I don't like the way you hunt down the Black Lives Organization. Like, I'm not saying what they've done is wrong, and I've never put a penny into Black Lives Matter. I'll be honest with you people. I believe in Black Lives Matter because I don't think that we do matter when it comes to the context. That's why I do say it, and that's why I'm proud of that statement. I believe I know a lot of Christians will say all lives matter. That's true. All lives do matter, but at this moment in time, all lives don't matter. So stop talking what's not there, and it's still not there. It will take a very long time for it to change. That's why the statement is an amazing, powerful statement. Now, somebody, I can't remember the lady's name in charge of Black Lives Matter, but she exploited that, and she'll go down for that. Maybe she'll do time for stealing money and whatsoever. I don't know how it goes in America. It's like, you can crook people and get away with it. But I do believe that there's a lot of companies doing something on a scale that's beyond that. But Candace is not putting the energy into that. No one's putting the energy into BP making billions while overcharging people on petrol. Nobody. Why are you putting more energy into that? You're in a position to put energy into investigative journalism. Use the investigation to exploit real exploitation of not only black people but of people worldwide by these big companies. Why go for black people and black organization? So that's my only thing is, Candice, you took a lot of sense. Talk about it, but bring balance to it as well. You're in a massive, massive position. People listen to you. People look up to you. And destroying who you are, continue destroying it. You need to look to a mirror and make a reason why you have to do some fireworks to your hair just to make it look like so. You know what I'm saying? It's because, because you're Afrosis, you know what I'm saying? And I think you just need to operate with a bit more meekness anyway. So Candace, if you actually hear me talk like this, you can go, who is he? You know, you can go stush, yeah, but I just feel like, you know, we gotta be very, very careful when we really make it, guys. When we make it out the hood, as I say, as journalists, that we forget where we come from and how we got there. Oh, when it comes to politics as well, you know, there's a lot of politicians. I see them in the UK. I'll call them out tomorrow. I believe that they have let us down as a community. They go on like there's no such thing called racism because they've made it to the top. But there is. Yeah, just because you got to the top of the hill doesn't mean there's no hill. So this is what I'm going to feed to Xtra Gospel Music of Black Origin. This is how we do it, man. Anyway, so yeah, Break Those Chains is the next track I'm going to play.
My soul is hanging from a noose. You're supposed to protect us, but the trigger finger loose. Tell me why they aim at us, then they bang at us. Treat us like animals. What happened to liberty and justice for all? United we stand and fight and we fall. It wasn't built for us to win. I guess my skin is my sin. Let's break those chains so we can all be free. Cause we just won't change inequality. Let's break those chains so we can all be free. Cause we just won't change inequality.
I'm a product of my pigment, a prophet in the midst of chaotic, inflicted tension minorities got to live with. I'm a witness. Police is in 50 shots through our tendons, saying ligaments for target practice. Black boy caught in madness. Since the beginning, we had to fight for acceptance. So we presented our problem straight to the reverend with praying hands, hoping for light on the other side. But what we got in return was watching our brothers die. Rest in peace to Ahmad, they shot him while he was jogging. That's a perfect example of privilege being bombarded upon us. In courtrooms, we at war with your honor. Facing 25 for a doobie of marijuana. I wondered, what's the meaning of life without equality? Until I seen between the lines and peeped the hypocrisy. Why we so quick to point our finger at the other man, then double back with the strap, killing each other? Damn. That's enough to corrupt your whole point of view of society. My spirit insanity's fighting quietly. I can't fight this feeling inside of me to break those chains and cease the devils that create those pains. Put out the sparks that detonate those flames. But at this moment, it's looking like it ain't gonna change. Like what we do to deserve this. It's sickening we accustomed to pain. They kneeling down on our jugglers, but we won't die in vain.
Hanging from a noose. You're supposed to protect us, but the trigger finger loose. Tell me why they aim at us, then they bang at us. Treat us like animals. What happened to liberty and justice for all? United we stand and fight and we fall. It wasn't built for us to win. I guess my skin is my sin. Let's break those chains so we can all be free. Cause we just won't change inequality. Let's break those chains so we can all be free. Cause we just won't change inequality. To protect us, but the trigger finger loose. Tell me why they aim at us, then they bang at us. Treat us like animals. what happened to liberty and justice for all? United we stand, divided we fall. It wasn't built for us to win. I guess my skin is my sin. Let's break those chains so we can all be free. Cause we just won't change inequality. Let's break those chains so we can all be free. Cause we just won't change inequality.
Right, people. Okay. So we have to talk about today. Just sharing some thoughts about an amazing set of people. I had the privilege to be invited to Birmingham Town Hall last week. I know some people got to some social gigs. But it's a reception about the Windrush generation and about the Afro-Caribbean contribution to this country. And I think this is where people kind of get mixed up between ancestral worship and really standing on the amazing shoulders that we stand on. And I think that I put something on my Instagram. I said, like, listen, if I actually knew while my grandparents are here what they went through, I would hug them, I'll kiss them more, spend more time with them. Yeah, I would. I really felt, I'm not saying this only has happened to black people, but especially Afro slaves, I believe our inability to communicate, struggle, strain, stress, suffering, sometimes has made that the next generation doesn't have the wisdom on how to stand up and how to defeat it. And I think as much as it looked packaged differently, I think we suffer today with the same sort of element of racism, but in a different way. But if we knew what they went through, we would operate like different. So I heard Karchin, I believe his name is Professor Jar Karchin. He gave a piece about names of people, what and what the contribution of the Caribbean is. I remember before Karchin, in my history class, I was excelling in history class while I was looking into other areas of the world. I really flopped when he's talking about Industrial Revolution. That's where I flopped in my history. But he was emphasizing that the Caribbean made a contribution, a serious contribution to save his country. Now, growing up, all I saw was English young men going out to war and fighting for the Commonwealth, with a few Anzac soldiers from New Zealand, Australia, and Canada, white soldiers. You never saw no Indian soldiers or African soldiers or Caribbean soldiers involved. But we made a massive contribution. The reason why I bring that up is because, again, this country was decimated by the war, and they needed us to come and not so much save it, rescue it. We were requested by the Queen to come over here. The joke is the Caribbean actually raised money and gave England money over the war efforts. Man, are good, yeah. But obviously they're still not, still part of the kingdom, as I was saying. Come off. But they did over. And when soldiers came over here, went back to the Caribbean, or some stayed over and then went back over to England, and it was treated like a piece of trash, and they couldn't believe it. And you hear these stories about American soldiers going back to the US, and they said, "Oh, they had to fight the civil rights." The Caribbean people had to fight against this. When the first Windrush came over, first set of people, and that was the start of, when black people would be coming here from after the World War II, straight away afterwards in the late 40s. That was when it started to trickle into this country. And you sit down and think, hold on a second, they went through all some of the stories, guys, it's scary. You're quite highly qualified, you come over here and you have got no chance just to provide for your children. You have to sweep the floor, you have to do rubbish jobs that purposely don't give you the job which is you're skilled for, by purpose, by design. That's how the system was made. People were still ignorant. Now I look back at the Windrush generation, they came together. Now I don't want to focus on what the abuses they faced. I can be all day about that, but my cry is to descendants of Afro-Caribbean people, whether you're quarter, your mini drop, your 3/4, full on, like myself, 100% Caribbean. What are we doing to honor their coming together? I'm not saying it was perfect coming together, but they had to work together to buy houses when they wouldn't, without bank accounts. They had to find deposits out of nowhere. They had to save money up. They had to trust each other. They had to come into a country without knowing each other, and people looking after people's children and so on. It never was perfect. It's rough. There was some dodgy folks, the 100%, people that just want to party. But you imagine, you see a lot of men in that community when I was growing up in the 80s and 90s, just going to the bookies, drinking, smoking. Was that their escapism? And can we look back, and this is not ancestral worship now, how do we represent their legacy? Is there any honor in that? I know, we're in a Christian station, but my parents always said to me, when you go out on road, you are representing, not only, firstly, your family. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Yes, you're representing Christ, but people know you as Roger Moore. You know what I'm saying? You're representing Christ, and you're representing black people out there. So do good. Do we say that now? Are we representing? Do we just don't care what we represent? And that's a problem for me. So the question is, that I would say to people is, I want us to really search ourselves, how are we representing now? If you have African descent, again, that could be a question you ask yourself. If you have Asian descent, you could be asking yourself, if you're even of Irish descent, Scottish descent, we're coming to the motherland, England. How are we representing what are the struggles of our communities face? I know Scotland went through, Ireland, they went through it. Or we pretend like it never happened. Pretend like it never happened will make it happen again. That's what we're going to be very careful. Even going to the Ukrainian war, we have to be careful, because this is all very similar destabilization that we saw before World War III. That's why everybody's waiting themselves, World War II, because they can see it happening again. We're not going to do reparations today, but I'm just having us to think about the Windrush generation. Now, beautiful and special they are as a set of people. Absolutely amazing. They came over not owning nothing, no inheritance, nothing. And listen, man, founded churches, massive buildings, did a lot. Just never had the knowledge to just, I would say definitely knowledge to just push on that further. But they left it for us to do. What have we done? What have we done, man? That's the question.
To liberty and justice for all, united we stand and fight and we fall. It wasn't built for us to win. I guess my skin is my sin. Let's break those chains so we can all be free. 'Cause we just won't change inequality. Let's break those chains so we can all
At the cross, where I first don't mind my pivot. Turned and let him steer it. Got his will out in my lyrics. Bro, it's on, set it's on. I've been privileged to visit places, no need for specifics. I'm done, I wouldn't miss it. Take me home, take me home. Let me sit there at the feet of the one who did defeat. Infantry's are enemies. Feel like dominoes, dominoes. Flood him till he's beat. But he made rivers retreat. He stood back up on his feet a long time ago, time ago. I know with so many places people really wanna be. I know with some dope locations people really wanna see. But the only place I ever really need in front of me is that ugly wood is beautiful if you look underneath. Big steppers, big set rappers. Still got a bow to the one who pulled levers. All the mess we made is giant, but it can't mess up. Up to what my sin got severed. Where I let my flow and my goal, lose my hold, and I gave up all control, left it at the cross. If you looking for my shame and my gain and my stains, you'll find none of it remains, left it at the cross, 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 at the cross. If you looking for my shame and my gain and my stains, you'll find none of it remains. When people wanna win, they think about ballin' with they friends. Hit the dealership, get whips, go back and do it all again. Hit the jewelry store and cop something that costs 110. Hit the club and throw some ones that chicks that dance for all the men. That is not my motto, brother. Good as hitting lotto, swerving with some pressing throttles just to find out that it's hollow. Pulling daddies who got bodies if they probably go tomorrow. Your spirit get neglected, your corruption getting coddled. Follow me down this road, I got to see. Sacrifice that got me free. Pay for my hypocrisy. All this shit inside of me. He ain't charge a dollar fee, huh? In reality, what win is better than this immortality? Got wins on the way, with my friends on the way. I got trouble stacked in heaven with my ends gone away. I'm delighted that was mercy can't descend. Gone astray, feeling dirty, got a stench. Get it rinsed all the way at the cross. Where I let my flow and my goal, lose my hold, and I gave up all control, left it at the cross. If you looking for my shame and my gain and my stains, you'll find none of it remains, left it at the cross, 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 at the cross. If you looking for my shame and my gain and my stains, you'll find none of it remains at the cross.
Yeah. I'ma leave with this next one. I see you doing good. Yeah. I noticed that little corgi looking like he really eating good. I bet he's on some homemade diet that you need to cook. Your last story show you do be out here reading books and thirst trapping with that Nia girl from Inglewood. Some friends still ask me if they can holler at you. So I'm sorry if they hollered at you. I'm at the Marriott in Tampa thinking all about you. Saying you ain't gonna be calling me boo, cause you a Sagittarius. My jacket still be over there, I know you wearing it. It's just the stuff you match you with, this is all from Paris and just not America. I'm not aware if you still living in my area. I can't go back and check, but I'm happy for you. Yeah. Go ahead, you out, you on, you in. I hope you happy for me. And I know that it won't be the same, but the highlights looking like the highlights, baby, you deserve it. So I'm happy for you. I hope you happy for me. Tell your mama I haven't changed. I look for you when I'm in town. Next dude, she still bring that tambourine to church with her and blow it back every couple months at the outlets. You told me everything could happen for a reason, and I'm finally thinking maybe that the reason could be decent. Sometimes it's just dreaming, turn the wine and into cheese. And remember you was steady beaming, now we even, baby. Now I got a big squad up in the hills. They stay with me through the L's like the Buffalo Bills. And me and Deja still chill when she up in the Ville, but she just one of the guys. You was one in a mill, and I hope, well I know that you gon' stay at the top. I've been doing it too, I've been praying a lot. We don't be talking too much, but we be saying a lot. I bet you getting all the traffic with that new haircut. I can't go back and check, but I'm happy for you. Yeah. Go ahead, you out, you on, you in. I hope you happy for me. And I know that it won't be the same, but the highlights looking like the highlights, baby, you deserve it. So I'm happy for you.
Yeah, man, so I had to just take a little phone call in the show there, so you know how it goes? Things I gotta do afterwards, man. Gotta keep it moving.
But I'm happy for you.
Happy for you, happy for you. Okay, guys, what you're doing? It's Xtra gospel music about we're happy for you, but it's not happy by Paul Russell, but it's not happy for you right now. Right about now, I'm seeing apparently our water bills are going to be going up next year, in the next cycle, because of the government's demands of what they're not doing now. Companies are looking at basically securing extra funding so they can get their jobs done and whatsoever. Yeah, and what's going on here? Yeah, guys, let me talk to you about the guy who sees this bill comes out my account every month. My water bill, if that goes up again, and these are the first people. The quick to, if you miss the bill, you'll get bailiff letter in 2 seconds. Yeah, and if people know the game, they drag it out and they say they can't cut off water because they say, yeah, but we're not going there. You know, the water bill is going up when these men out here have been making profits. So I did some little research into this. Yeah, 2020 into 2021, I believe the profits. Yeah, okay, cool. This is the overflowing. So. These guys are making 392 million pounds, and this is just Anglian and water. Severn Trent, this is my one. They're making 450, almost $500 million in operating profits. And who's made the most? United Utilities, who they're over. They're making like 602 million. And going what enough? This is in the 2020 going into 2021 profits. And I'm going, hold on a second. If you're making this so much profits, serious profits, what you do? You should be on zero. As far as I'm concerned, they should be functioning like a charity. All that they make, they should be reinvesting back into the water systems in the place. We live in England, not in no desert island. They're confusing things. There's countries with lesser water that gets more money. This country, we're getting, guys, I hate it when people look into other countries and say, look at their frauds, the people, they're just crooks. There's some crooks that are just smiling, and we let them get away with it. And these water companies are straight up crooks that are kind of getting away with it, blaming off, making sure they get paid big money, making sure their wages are big money, making sure their dividends that they're taking out of the company are big money, and then now going, you got to restructure. Why do you give back all that money that they've been taking for your dividends? The millions of pounds have been taken out of my pocket to pay for your crazy lifestyle and not doing your job. You can do that crazy lifestyle if you've done your job. They haven't done their job. The waters are leaking. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care what anyone says. I know in my city they haven't done the job. People can say, you're not a professional water. Listen, from when I see rain, or some periods, or majority of the time, I'm seeing drains all over the place, and they haven't got the storm drain systems in place. They haven't got the abilities to capture heavy rain. The way it rains has changed. From when I was a child, it used to rain, just drizzle. It used to be days of drizzle, just drizzle. You know what I mean? So you had to capture rain differently. Now with the rain raining hard on hard ground, it washes off. Have they worked out over the past decade of the changing of weathers that they need to actually change the way they capture water? I'm fed up of saying there's going to be a drought. There should be no drought issues, but it's how we're capturing the water. I'm not an expert or brain expert, guys, but there comes times where you have to use your logic. And if man is taking away millions of dividends and profits, sorry, this is a joke thing. And these are private companies that were made that were public and now private, do they need to come back public? Guys, I just feel like I just feel robbed. Don't get me wrong, going private was meant to make the companies more effective and efficient, not full of people just dusting about and making the government pay for everything. But what they've turned this thing into is the absolute ripping off us, the public, and the government taking a little bit of their tax off them, while their cousins, who's the guys benefiting from it, are just there smiling. This is just and I'm not blaming the guys who are going out there and working. I don't know if they get paid a lot of money. I don't know. But I'm looking at the guys at the top. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. This is and if this is capitalism or whatever you call it out there, so yeah, then we're just getting mugged out here. Absolutely mugged. This is Roger the Feeling Texture. Celebrating gospel music. Gospel music. Frustrated, but this is where it goes. Nothing but love, people. But pay your bills.
Hey, hey. If you ain't got nobody else, you got Jesus. You know?
It's a vibe, how I feel inside. It's a high, got me in a skyline. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. Whipping on the freeway, lit like it's my B-day. G.O.D. my DJ, he just be on replay. I don't need nobody but you. Nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. I've been up and I've been down. The same. You pick me up, then wipe me down. No stay. Not gon' lie though, I was not okay. Hit the ground, you held me down. Anyway, I can't help myself. What you done for me? I want no one else. Lord, just stuck with me. If I were to leave, where would I go? I go. Jesus, take the lead, get the blindfold, let go. It's a vibe, how I feel inside. It's a high, got me in the skyline. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. Whipping on the freeway, lit like it's my B-day. G.O.D. my DJ, he just be on replay. I don't need nobody but you. Nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. I've been high, I've been low. Look back, I don't know what I was on. I coulda, woulda, shoulda lost my mind a long time ago. You came right along, picked me up and said I could ride along. This where I belong. Then you signed me on to GOM and told me to write these songs, so I keep going. And I have to tell everyone what you done for me. I have to tell everyone what you done for me. You took my shame in exchange. You said I am free. You took my shame in exchange. You said I am free. I give you my life, but you gave me life first. Since you gave me light, I guess this is like work. If I were to leave, where would I go? Jesus, take the lead, get my blindfold. It's a vibe, how I feel inside. It's a high, got me in a skyline. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. Whipping on the freeway, lit like it's my B-day. G.O.D. my DJ, he just be on replay. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you.
Holy Trinity, floating with angels, I'm seeing through. Me and Joe's got us like different things. My wrist got faith, they be working out. I go outside the opposite, working out lava. Pull a big buddy, I started like Walker. I need all y'all to stop rapping better these tonkers. Got a big closet, I feel like Michael. I'm ready to Rihanna, dream not for sale. Holy Trinity, floating with angels, I'm seeing through. Me and Joe's got us like different things.
Sliding with God is like sliding with thousands. How many blessings on me, I can't count it. You break the oath and we spinning around. I swear the Trinity got my allegiance. Think I'm living by a sign and you tweaking, no. Start the cabin, you've been lies. Heard it one time, now I really seen enough. Seen you flexing all live, then your car decline. Now you better leave it up. When they do that at home, you could be you, but you wanna be sus. Then you cannot come and sit around us. You can be real, then you find love. Get got the wheel, now the game tough. Treating the fam, know that they stuff. And then we don't switching sides on this side, you can trust. Really can't waste no time, cause our time running up.
Had to come back from the east. Couldn't put blame on me. Couldn't bow down, so much pain on me. Couldn't make no peace, so much weight on me. They say like work, cause you're working for light. Putting in work, don't bite. Living the knowledge, I made the bind. Bending and want me to make the songs. Now, 3-5 from the wrong sides of the tracks. Now I'm tracking my past on tracks to impact. Couldn't make moves, so I open my hands. Couldn't speak truth if I'm focused on bands. True, that's true. What's my motive if it ain't about you? Tryna push forward every late night dude. Everyone's got a story, gonna say mine soon, yeah.
Holy Trinity, running with angels, I'm seeing things. The angels got us like different things.
Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining.
Yeah, guys, sorry about that.
Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty.
Don't do 20 things at the same time, you know it goes.
I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk. Whoa, I was chasing my glory, then fell asleep. Woke me up and told me to go feed the sheep. Sent me deep in the streets just to bring them peace. Yeah, we be where them blickies be busting. Where they end your life with no discussion. But as soon as they see the light rushing, they know that the Lord walking with us, no bluffing. People say that I'm fake, I'm like, okay. Do you walk in the light or you throw shade? 1 more sex on my skin, I got no shame. We was preaching about Jesus before fame. Get it? Did that. On my side, yeah, he been that. That's the devil where my sins at. On the cross, cause he pinned that. Big throne where he sits at. Death hit him, then he hit back. Resurrected, yeah, that's big facts. Told us hold it down till he get back. Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah, walk with me. Step in the scene with the fly, had to keep it so steady, don't fall for the fast. Had to cut out the session, he got in the crop. Hold up, spiritual weapons when miracles happen. I'm never surprised cause it got. Ain't serving no Hannah Montana, ain't switching my banner like David, we slinging a rock. We kicking this beating, why serve you sure, even if it mean I'm bleeding. Come kill my flesh, my soul still breathing. Speak through me, yeah, yeah. This heart keep beating, these lungs keep singing. Come and step into the kingdom, for the ones mistreated. To the day we see them, this feel like the moment we seeking. The day we can sing up the water, get freedom to walk. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk, get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. We walk.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, look, I know it's some people that deal, I know it's some people that bang, I feel they don't know they worth, cause they never went seeking for change. Look, I try to tell them that it's more to life every chance that I get to talk to them. I try to tell them about the Christ, cause I know that God still forget your false storm. I still get collect cost storm. My homie been booked in a cell, look, they booked him for robbing the store, and now he ain't doing too well. Yeah, I wrote the song so I can let you know that you ain't gotta bang or sell, you ain't gotta put on no front. Homie, really be true to yourself. Look, I know that you seeking for wealth and hopes that you giving your mama some help. Yeah, I know that you slanging them drugs and think you will never get locked up in jail. Look, I know some homies who said it'll never be me spending time in a cell. Just know when you chasing that gold, that God created a heaven and hell, but everybody want that life. Everybody wanna be on. Everybody want that ice. Everybody wanna be known. Everybody want a piece of that silver and gold. Everybody want a piece of that silver and gold. Look, everybody want that life. Everybody wanna be on. Everybody want that ice. Everybody wanna be known. Everybody want a piece of that silver and gold. Everybody want a piece of that silver and gold. Yeah, time waits for no man. No little homie trying to get with the program. My homie named Cool, used to ball shoe hoops, but he wanna sell drugs in the prime of his youth. Couldn't make it through school, so the only thing to do, chase that gold if you wanna make it through. Go and flip rhymes if you wanna tell truths. People tell lies, they don't wanna say the youth. They feel so wild just to find what to do. You ain't gotta go ahead and move that dope. You ain't gotta kill your dreams, lose hope, but they could still go say yo so. Hey look, everybody been chasing fame. Want the whips with the golden chains. Why you still wanna be the same? When homie you can go and make a change. I know you feeling numb from the pain. People say we still minor slaves. Why you think we chasing after chains? Hurt imprinted on our brain. Heard a wise man simply say you could break the chains from a generation. Instead of walking faith, you could have walking into temptation. But everybody want that life. Everybody wanna be on. Everybody want that ice. Everybody wanna be known. Look, everybody want a piece of that silver and gold. Look, everybody want a piece of that silver and gold. Look, everybody want that life. Everybody wanna be on. Everybody want that ice. Everybody wanna be known. Everybody want a piece of that silver and gold. Everybody want a piece of that silver and gold. Yeah.
Look, young jock, I be sliding in the sun.
Hey.
I'm making so much noise that they gon' have to hear me out.
Hey. So guys, just good working out this. I can't wait to get back to the studio, guys. 3 months ago, we were getting some prep rounds because I'm gonna just go madness when we get to the studio. Yo, guys, give me like, yo, this is Affinity for real. Yo, guys, plans are going in, man. Don't worry, we're planning all coming through. We'll have some good time, man. It's all a case of a refit. And in the refit, you're just gonna vibe with it.
Life good, it's looking like
big up to the crew nation.
Like I'm pressing on a pedal. Me and my dog, we had a slide, we don't settle.
Yo guys, we got Gospel Month as well. Gospel Month coming up, man. Gospel Month, yeah. Gospel Month, we call it. I think we call it. I'm getting in trouble for that because I got that totally wrong. And September, and you got Black History Month, October.
Y'all talk a lot, but I be getting
and got Movember, Mental Health November. And then we got Christmas. What an exit of this year. And we're gonna be celebrating in the years however many days that's how we do it in September.
Okay, I hopped on a flight to the Uber to the freeway. Big dog, only make it big. I'm talking we be in the draw. I ain't talking about no CK. Life good, it's looking like a field day. We need that photo op. We gon' make that jaw drop. Perfect timing, I ain't talking about no stopwatch. Hopped on a flight to the Uber to the freeway. Life good, it's looking like a field day.
Hop up out the plane and it's looking like a field
day. These type of tunes, there's rocking music.
On the gram, I get real play. As long as it get dropped, it's a kill safe. She know I'm finna pop, she want her bills paid. I don't live this life for you to come around. I ain't wanna talk, so they pay me just to walk around. It's the living truth, I'm finna walk it out. We heard you going pop in your songs, but it's watered down. Okay, that's too much truth. From the bank to the boards, had to show them the proof. I'm a saint, I made sure they know who that crew. We been up in all the scores, I ain't going back. I tried to throw the lob, but she threw it back. If it's water or the wine, gotta walk a straight line. Caught a flight back to the town, hit the freeway going south. If it's God over clout, it's the way they want.
Okay, I hopped on a flight to the freeway. Big dog, only make it big. I'm talking we be in the draw. I ain't talking about no CK. Life good, it's looking like a field day. We need that photo op. We gon' make that jaw drop. Perfect timing, I ain't talking about no stopwatch. Hopped on a flight to the Uber to the freeway. Life good, it's looking like a field day.
Okay, I believe this is the last track here. So, but listen, guys, thanks again for listening to the Live Show 284. We're here celebrating God's musical black origin. Yes, we today talked about, about my issues about, like the Candace Owens, like she kind of chats us down quite a lot still, anyway. So yeah, but also we talk about the Severn Trent water, just the exploitation, not Severn Trent water, but just water companies in the UK taking money off us and then pleading that the poor now when it weighs about bills. Craziness, and we just talked about everything else anyway. So, but this is Roger Infinity, celebrating God's musical black origin. This is how we do it. Nothing more love here, playing the best music. Full stop.
Hey, all in this time. If it's about got it, you know that we slide. Yeah. Ha, ha. Tell me now you on what army? Fire the weapon is never gonna harm me. Guess he ain't cast all the angels around me. Been under pressure, but that what it took to take a look. Okay, we shining. Hey, now we ain't hiding. If it's about got it, you know that we sliding. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Promise I've been in the dark. Me and my brothers ain't missing a mark. Bet we gon' slide like it's kids in the park. Water on me, I should build me a heart. My G.O.D. had to drift from the start. Grinding OT like it's really a art. Soldier, I'm really gon' march. Left, right, left. I can't wait too far. Shawty think she get that play with my heart. I ain't no shit, but it look like I'm barred. So in your teeth, but you only that bar. Swear that these people don't know me no more. So in these seats, cause I know what it's for. Yeah, strike like I'm going to war. Tell me now you on what army? Fire the weapon is never gonna harm me. Guess he ain't cast all the angels around me. Really on blessing my name in the book. Picture me so, cause you won't sign.
O-C-O-E-E. Yeah. Fight for your family, fight for your real. Stand in the gap and we making a bridge. It's more than rap, this the way that we live. Devil be capping, he working at lids. We by the action, not figurative. Went on the T and he did what he did. This for my kids. We going up, dawg, yeah. Shawty know that I won't play with her heart. I ain't no sin, but no, you are not Mars. Left, right. Soldier, I'm really gon' step. Just like a Q-dog. Miami, all way to Duval. We make it move like a shoe-haul. See how we slide with the word like electric. POP1, he don't need no election. B-I-B-L-E, that be my connection. Spreading the message, pull up in your section. We let them know by the king everywhere. We gon' take it to where it get bad like reception. Deep in the trenches. I pray the Lord that he be my protection when it get hectic.
Tell me now you on what army? Fire the weapon is never gonna harm me. Guess he ain't cast all the angels around me. Really on blessing my name in the book. Picture me shook, cause he won't sign me. Hey, all in this time. If it's about got it, you know that we slide. Yeah. Ha, ha. Tell me now you on what army? Fire the weapon is never gonna harm me. Guess he ain't cast all the angels around me. Been under pressure, but that what it took to take a look. Okay, we shining. Hey, now we ain't